Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. And yesterday we have finished here.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Vijayana Mulaka Dukkha. The Dukkha rooted in the laborers. The Dukkha rooted in giving birth. So what kind of Dukkha is that? Ya Vijaya Manaya Madhuya. Vijaya Manaya, this is the future tense. Vijaya Manaya, to be delivered by mother. Kama Jehi Wadehi, the one person there, this one born of karma. So where we release something from our body, the way is there. When we go to the toilet also, the Jedija Rupa, that is Jedija Wayo, we say. When we go to toilet, that is because of Jedija Wayo. But here, not Jedija Waya here, Kamajehi Wadehi, where the mother gives birth to the child. So the Kamaja Wada, the way born of karma, the will be there. Rewarded the way born of karma will make the baby or the fetus, you see, to be upside down. Yeah, to be upside down. Narakapa Badawiya, just like someone put down to the Nirya. Ati Bhayanaka. Bhayanaka, very, very scary. Ati Bhayanaka, very scary. Bhayanaka, Ati Bhayanaka. No. Ati Bhayanaka. Ati Bhayanaka, what does it mean? Yes, very scary. Adi Bhayanaka, very scary. Yonimaka, the passage of the mothers, you see. The Patipatiya Manasa, Patipatiya Manasa, the baby here, the baby, Paramasam, Patipatiya Manasa, Patiya Manasa, the baby to be delivered, the baby here, Patipatiya Manasa, the baby to be delivered. Parama Sambhadena, very narrow. Parama too much, Sambhada narrow. Parama Sambhadena, very narrow. Yonimukina, through the Yonimukha. So you know Yonimukha, the mothers, how to say here, Yonimukha. Okay, I use Yonimukha only. Paramasambhadena Yonimukhena, through the very narrow passage of the mother. Tala echikalena, tala echikala, tala chikalena, tala chikala. So the hole, the small hole, we call this hole we call very small hole. Very small hole here, Nikatiya Manasa, to be pulled. Nikatiya Manasa to be pulled. Mahanagasa, the big elephant, the big elephant. With the big, we try to pull the big elephant through the small hole. Now we try to pull out the elephant. The elephant inside. We try to pull out the elephant there through the small hole. So that will be great pain to the elephant. So just like we pull out the elephant from the small hole. Narakasatta saviya, just like a beast in the herd. Narakasatta means the beast in the herd. Sankada babdehi, Sankada babda. It is Sankada niraya, Sankada niraya, the niraya palaka, roll the rocky mountain on the beans there, all the beans become into pieces. It's just like Sankada here, Yapapada, Sankada Papada. Just like the big mountain is the head of Sankada, is Sankada head. Vijoniya manasa, Vijoniya into pieces. Vijoniya manasa into pieces. Who here? Naraka Satasa. Vijoniya manasa Naraka Satasa. Just like the beans in the hair, who are rolled over by the mountain. So when we are rolled over by the mountain, so the mountain, the beans will become into pieces. When I read about Saccavibhaṅgo Sayuddha, about Kosala, the key Kosala, the key Kosala. When he went to the Buddha asked him, where you are from? So he said he was very busy with the word, with the works. He was very busy. But the Buddha gave example. If someone come from the believable person, come from the east, it tell you in the east direction, the big rocky mountains is rolling over everything. It crushes everything all the way, or it weighs. So so what you do with that? If the mountain coming towards you, that mountain rolls on toward you, it destroy everything or it weighs. So what you do? The Buddha asked him. So he said, there is nothing to do except do a kusala. So from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. So if the mountain coming to you, roll or everything there, then what you do? So only kusala we can do. We have to do kusala only. That means he replied the Buddha. Here the beans it's Sankada niraya. Sankada means to pound. You see, pounded by what? Pounded by the mountain. That mountain also rocky mountain. It is also the hot, burning rocky mountain. Is look very red color, very hot. It destroys everything where it rolls. Yeah, just like niraya beans. So niraya beans, because when the mother gives birth, the beans had to come up for the hole. So the hole is narrow. The baby is big. So it's very painful. That's why as soon as the baby was born, they cry, we cry, but we do not know, we do not remember. But at that time, everyone experienced very painful. Everyone who are delivered, you see, who are delivered, everyone suffers, everyone experiences the very great pain there. That's why as soon as the baby was born, so the baby crying. Most of the baby cries, but some baby do not cry, some baby. But mostly the baby, 99.9% of the babies cry, So this is vijnana mulaka dukkha. If there is no the laboring, so there will be no dukkha. This one, the laboring is one of the reasons for the arising of the dukkha. That is the meaning. The yapana jatasa taruna wana siddhisasa taruna wana. So you have a wood here. The wood not mature yet. We say taruna wana. Taruna means amateur. Wana wood. You know, you have a wood in your hand. Just you got it. Not long. Taruna wana siddhisasa. Just like the amateur wood. Sukumara srirasa, or the body of the baby. Sukumara, kumara, the small baby. Sukumara, very, very small baby. Kumara, sukumara. Srira, the body of the very small baby. The baby was born, just was born. Hatha Ghana. So the baby, you see, very tender, very delicate. The body is very delicate. So when you hold the hand of the baby, so he is very painful. Hatha Ghana, Napana. When you bathe the baby also, you bathe the baby. So you have to hold the body, you know, you have to keep upside down. So they're also very painful. Nabana. Dhavana, where you clean the body with the cloth, with the towel, you see. The towel is very rough for the baby because the baby just was born. The scale of the baby very delicate, very tender. So when you touch the body, so the baby feel very painful. Dhavana. Sola Dhavana, the Napana, Bete, Dhavana, clean, Sola, Jola, Purimajana. So when you rush with the cloth, in those cases, where you are doing those things, what happened? Tusimukha, Kuradara, Wachana, Palana Srisa, Suji Mukha, that is the needle, the tip of the needle. So just like you inject the needles to the bodies, because this so delicate. The baby was so delicate. The baby was so tender. So when you touch the body, now the baby feels like stepping the needle into the body. Suchimukha Vajana, Kuradara, Vajana, Kuradara, the blade. Just like, you know, you how do you say? You select with the blade. Kuradara here, Kuradara, the blade. Suchimukha, the needle. Kuradara, the blade. Vajana, stepping the ejecting, say Vajana. Palana, Palana, you slice, you know, you slice something or you prick the body, just like you breathe the body. So the baby feels very painful, just like you breathe the body. That's why when you feed the body, you have to take very carefully, you see, very carefully, not to make the baby painful. So dukkha upajjati. So when the baby was born, so about 1 day, 2 days, within 1 day, 2 days. So whenever you touch the body, the baby experiences very painful, suffer too much there. This suffering also because of this jadi. So the what to say, Bahi Naikama Mulaka. So the suffering rooted in the outside. After coming outside, you see, with the few days, after coming outside with a few days. So whenever you are take care, you are take care whenever the baby was taken care, so the baby suffer a lot there. This is also the suffering. This suffering because of jadi. Ya tatopara povatiya, ya tatopara, ya dukkha, ya always you see relate to the dukkha. Tatopara after that, povatiya during lifetime. Adana wadatasa, Adana by was said. Adana wadatasa, wada key torture, war torture by was one suicide by was during lifetime. Ajilaka wada di wasena, Ajilaka without clothes. Ajilaka wada here the practice naked practice, we say naked practice. Ajilaka wada di wasena, practicing naked practice, and so there are so many practices. Even Bodhisattva, with this is here long, he practiced many kinds of multiplication, the practice. That practice to torture himself. Here, one torture himself by practicing those things. Atapana, Pritapana, Nu Yoga, Manu Yota Sada, Atapana. Burning was Atapana. Atapana, Pritapana. So what is Atapana? Atapana, there is a kind of practice.
Atapana, one kind of like the aesthetic practice.
Self-modification,
yes. Self-modification.
I suppose was with the sun at the summer, expose his body to the fire. The summer, very hot, but he show his body to the sun. So to the sun, to the fire, all these are the practice of ascetics. All these are the practices. Koda wasena apujadasa. Koda wasena. Due to anger, apujadasa, one does not eat. To the one who does not eat due to anger. So anger strike, we say, in the prison, anger strike. Hunger strike. Hunger strike in the prison, they don't eat anything. You see, for 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, sometimes you see for a week, the person dying there. Koda was in a abujadasa. The Koda was in a upadantasa. So hanging the rope in the neck, upadantasa. Koda was in a upadantasa. One suicide himself by pulling with the rope in their neck. So dukkha, this dukkha also, the attu prakama, attu pekama mulaka, attu pekama, one tribe by oneself, attu pekama mulaka. The suffering rooted in, rooted in oneself, atta upagama, attanawa upagama. He made by himself. He made these suffering by himself. But if there is no jadi, there will be no more. These all kinds of self-multiplication here, referring to all kinds of self-multiplication. Self-multiplication may be for practice or maybe to torture ourselves in many ways because of anger. Because of anger, he does many things. Now he torture himself, he kill himself, he suicide himself. All these things are Atupakama Mulaka Dukkha. All these are called Atupakama Mulaka Dukkha. So, the Yapanato Aprato after that. Parato after that, Wada Padanadihi Anupamadasa. So here, torture by others. Here, Parupakama Mulaka, torture by others. What torture by others? Like when you are prisoner, so the police or the guard will torture you in many ways. When you are stealing something, if you are caught, the people also will torture you many things. Here, torture by others. Torture by others is called the Prupagma. How to say here? The separate rooted in other violence, others' effort. Your upakama effort. The separate rooted in others' effort. Atupakama mulaka dukkha, the dukkha rooted in was rooted, it was one's effort. Here, parupakama mulaka dukkha, separate rooted in others' effort. Wada Varana, Wada here, torture, Varana, pestilence. So all these kinds of dukkha is Rupakma Mulaka dukkha. This dukkha also, I did not see here. Sorry. This dukkha also, this dukkha also arises due to jadi. Without jadi, we would not experience such kind of dukkha. So we experience this kind of dukkha because of jadi. Iti imasa sabasa pi dukkhasa. All kinds of dukkha. Aya jadi, what to mewa hodi, that because of Aya jadi, what to mewa hodi. Sabasa dukkhasa aya jadi what to mewa hodi. Sabasa dukkhasa what to mewa. Aya jadi sabasa dukkhasa what to mewa. This jadi is sabasa dukkhasa what to. All the cause of all kinds of the dukkha. That's why it is said. Tena Dawuda Tena. That's why. Ita Oda, it is said is the following. Ita Oda, it is said the following. Okay, let's see here. Nirya Jadi. How about Nirya Jadi? So the Nirya, we have Jadi there. The suffering Nirya. So because of Nirya Jadi, there is suffering. Jayata no Jenarakisu Sato. Jayata no Jenarakisu Sato. Jayata no Jenarakisu Sato. Jayata no. No Jayata here. No Jayata. If it was not born. Narakesu Sato, Sato the being, Narakesu Nirya is the has. if the being were not born a nirya, jayata, no jayata, if not born, A1 we have to add A1 no j here, jayata, we say no j jayata. Narakesu sato, narakesu is the niryas, is the hairs, many kinds of hairs here. No j jaya, if the being were not born a nirya, so tathakita hadika pasaja, tata, yatata aki. Tata eki dahadika apasjan. Now here, adhika apasjan. Tata is the nirya. Apasjan are tolerable, are bearable, you know. Here, are bearable, are tolerable. Aki dahadika, burning by the fire, etc. So the nirya bees are burning all the time by the fires. Yeah, apasja, syam. How to pronounce this one? Apasyam. We say apasyam. Sham, we say YHAM, we pronounce sham. Apasyam. So how pronounce here? How do you pronounce? Apa? Shihan. Very difficult. So apasaja akidhadika. So labeta nu dukkha kuhe badeta. Yeah. Na labate ewa. Actually, na labate ewa. The here. Labate dukkha kuhe badeta. Kuhe where? Dukkha kuhe labate nu here. Labate nu. That is the question. Labate nu. How it becomes into beings. Kuhe where? The dukkha. The dukkha, if one does not, one is not born, is the nirya. So such kind of unbearable suffering may not appear. That is the meaning. Labitanu, what they get? Should they get this suffering? That means if one was not born a nirya, how he get the suffering? He get the suffering because he was born a nirya. Who have where? Padeta here, the existence of the suffering. Where the existence of the suffering begotten? Labitanu. Where the existence of the suffering begotten? Because one was born a nirya. Now the suffering is gotten here. If not, there will be no suffering. If not, no one will experience suffering there. Iti aha, iti aha, yeah, aha, iti aha. Aha, yes. Aha, iti aha. Iti, that's why aha said, who said? Munida, Muni, the Buddha. Munida here, Muni Ida. Ida is this Dukkhasaccaniddesavaṇṇanā, related to this Dukkhasaccaniddesavaṇṇanā. Muni, the Buddha. Jate, Jadi. Dukkhadi, as Dukkha. Aha said. Thus, the Muni, in this Dukkhasaccaniddesavaṇṇanā, in the case of Dukkhasaccaniddesavaṇṇanā, said Jadi as dukkha. This is referred to nirya dukkha. The nirya dukkha. If one was not born a nirya, such kind of dukkha will not come to him. Now the dukkha comes to him because of being born in the nirya. That's why regarding this, the Buddha said the jadi as nirya. That is the meaning. Dukkha tira chesu, tira chesu, tira chesu, tira chana here. Tira chesu is the nirya, a animal kingdom. Tira chesu, a animal kingdom. Kasa patoda dada bikada di bhavan. Kasa whip. You see where you drive the cart. You have to use whip. You see, to guide the horse, to guide the car, to guide something. I see. Patoda, that is the stick. I don't know how to call it, the stick. Use it for the elephant. When you drive the elephant, you have to use the one. So the ear very thin, So you touch the ear. So you can ask the elephant to do everything because the ear painful. They don't want their ear painful. That's why they had to follow what the human being asked. They had to do everything. Patoda, that is called patoda. Yeah, dada. Dada is called stick. Sometimes we use stick when we drive the animals. Abhigada, torture by those things. Anega, various kinds. Now dukkha, anika dukkha, many kinds of dukkha for the water, the animals. Yata katan. Yata kata tata boya jadi. This is also katan, the question. How? Katan, why or how? Tata is the animal kingdom. Yadukkha ati, yadukkha. Tan kata boya. Yadukkha ati tan. Yeah, we are tan. Yadukkha ati tan dukkha. Kata tata boya. The suffering, how the suffering arises in the animal kingdoms. How the jadi in animal kingdoms make the suffering. Yeah. Jadi, how the suffering arises in animal kingdoms. Wina dehe jadi tato kabi. Wina dehe jadi wina, except apart from jadi. Dehe jadi, that jadi. Dehe referred to the animal kingdoms. Now dehe there, wina jadi. The appropriate jadi there, the dobi dukkha. Appropriate jadi is the animal kingdom. Appropriate jadi, there is no suffering in the animal kingdoms. The dobi dukkha. That jadi in the animal kingdom also dukkha, the cause of the suffering. The cause of the suffering. The do here means that's why dukkha, that is the cause of the dukkha. Dukkha, the cause of the dukkha. The cause of the dukkha. So then here, Tirachana Jadi, if one was not born in animal kingdoms, there would be no dukkha due to Jadi. Because of the Jadi in animal kingdoms, the beings experience the suffering. Here, the animal referred to the animal kingdoms. The Peda, Petesu, a Peta words, a Peta rhymes, Peta existence. Dukkha, that is the suffering. What kind of suffering here? Kopi pasa, wadadapati papawa. Kopi pasa, thirsty, hungry. Kopi pasa here, thirsty, hungry. Watadapa. Watadapa. What is watadapa? Watadapa. Watadapa.
Water, atava, the wind and heat.
Atapa means the hot wind. So in the Peta ram, there are also hot winds. So due to climate change, hot wave, we say hot wave. There in the Peta ram also there is hot wave. In human world, there is also hot wave. With the hot wave strike, so many people also dying. With the cold wave strike also, many people dying. But kopi pasa wadadapa tipa boma wichita, so strain, wichita strain suffering, dukkha, so thirsty, hungry, due to heat wave, and so many kinds of the strain here, strain wichita, strain things. The many kinds of strain dukkha arises there. Yasma, why ajatasa natata ati ajatasa ajata if ajatasa if that being was not born there. Tata is the Peda word. Dukkha naati, there is no dukkha. As there is no yasma here, because we had tasma. As there is no dukkha, if the Peda was, if no one was born there, ajatasa, not tata dukkha. There will be no dukkha if no one was born there. Tasmapi, that's why dukkha muni jadi maha. Muni, the Buddha, jadi, dukkha, aha. The Muni said jadi as dukkha. That is the Peta jadi dukkha we call. Peta jadi dukkha. So if no one was born in the Peta world, there will be no dukkha. That's why the jadi is the cause of the dukkha there. Jadi is said is not dukkha, but it is the cause of dukkha. Because one obtains jadi, so the dukkha comes to him. So jadi is the cause of the dukkha, is the nirya. Then we go to the lokatarika nirya, Peta. Lokatarika nirya. Taipa adakara, very dark. Adakara, darkness. Taipa adakara, the great darkness. The sha site, adasha tite. What is it? other societies, sita, very cold, a bearable cold, a tolerable cold there, very cold at that place. It's very dark, no bees can see each other. It's also very cold. Everybody is shaking there. Lokatarika Nirya, you know this Nirya. So at the middle of 3 universes, there is one one space, the space there. The universe also have wall. So universe wall. These beings are hanging all the universe, the wall of universes, like a bed. You see, hanging on the tree or the wall. Here, those be also in that place. So a very dark place, a very cold place. No one can see each other. All the beings also cannot see each other there. They are hanging on the walls of the universes. Asuresu, here Asura Beda. So Lokatarika Nirya, Asura Beda, a Lokatarika Nirya. Asuresu, a Asura, Beta Asura. Beta Asura, you know about those Beta Asura. So they stay at the deep forest, they stay at the shore of the ocean, at the shore of big river. Their bodies are very big, their throat is very, very small. Even a drop of water cannot be swallowed. So they suffer like that, those beings. You see, Asura. Yan Ati, Yan Dukkha Ati. There is Dukkha in the Asura realm, a Lokatrika Nirya. So Natambue Tatha, Natambue. That way we know there will be no Dukkha. Not Dan, Nabue. There will be no Dukkha in those realms. Tatha Natjasa Jadi. Yeah, Natjasa, Natje Asa. Natjasa, yeah. Natta Bue, Tata Natjasa. Natjasa, you separate it to Natje Asa. Natje Asa. Satya Jasa.
If there is no birth in that place, right?
Yes. And Tata Natje Asa. Natje Asa, if there is no birth in those realms, Natta Bue, there will be no Dukkha. Then Yato, that's why Ayajadi, Yato, Ayajadi, Tato be Dukkha. Yato, how to translate Yato? Yato. Yato
So
here.
Because there is birth, so there is suffering.
Yato Natta Bue. What to relate Yato Natta Bue? As there will be no Dukkha. There is no Dukkha. Tato, there is no Dukkha in those realms. Ayajadi Tato Dukkha. Tato, this one, this jadi is Dukkha. Dukkha, when we say Dukkha, that means the cause of Dukkha. It's actually not Dukkha. Ayajadi Dukkha. Tato, this one. Ayajadi, this jadi. Ayajadi Pi. Yeah, we take Pi. Pi had to be linked with the Ayajadi. Ayajadi be this jadi also Dukkha, the cause of Dukkha. Pali. The Kuta Niraya Kewiya. Here again come to the human beings. Yanjambi. Human beings. Yajabi Kuta Niraya Kewiya. Kuta Niraka. Sewage, we say sewage hair. Kuta Niraka. So Madu Gabe is the mother womb. Sato, the beings. Wasa, live, living, dwelling. Jira, long. Jira, long. Ato, pro the mother womb. Behi, outside. Nekamana, coming out. Coming out. The way we are in the mother womb, we are just like being in the Kutha Niraya. She will have only the extreme there. Here, excrement. Excrement. Just like we are in the excrement. So when we are living in the excrement, then we come out to the excrement. Papodi dukkha, we experience the dukkha. Papodi, dukkha, papodi, arises dukkha. Ati gora here, dukkha mati gora, dukkha ati gora, midabi, ati gora, idabi, nati. See? Dukkha ati gora, very rough, ati gora, idabi nati. If there is no ati gora, idabi nati. Ida referred to the dukkha. This dukkha will not be there. If one does not born in the mother womb, there will be no dukkha. Jadewina, nati jadewina. So apart from the jadi, there will be no dukkha. Itipi jadi raya si dukkha. Jadi raya. What is jadi raya? Jadi raya. Jadi ayadi. Jadi raya. Jadi raya ITP dukkha di. Jadi ayam. Jadi raya. Jadi ayam. What to say? Jadi raya di jadi ayam. Oh, sorry. Jadi ayah here. We have to jadi ayah. Ra is said here. Jadi ayam. Ayah jadi, this jadi dukkha, the cause of dukkha. Jadi raya, jadi ayam. Ra is certain here. So this ra. So jadi ayam. Dukkha. Ayah, dukkha, ayah jadi, this jadi, dukkha, the cause of dukkha. Conclusion here. Conclusion. Kai basitena bhuna. Basita, talking, bhuna, many. Gain. What the benefit? What the benefit by talking a lot? Here, he has explained many things. A previous katha. So finally he said, Kai basitena bhuna. Now by talking a lot, what is the benefit? Nanu yaku heji, any place, Atida kenjerihi dokamida kadachi. Ati here, atida, ati ida. Kenjiri. Oh yeah. Ken. Ida kenji. There is dukkha. There is any dukkha in this world, you see. Kenji rapi, here, any dukkha, ida dukkha. Kihiji anywhere, any dukkha. There is anywhere any dukkha is this word. In this word, there is anywhere. Kuheji. Any dukkha. Keji repeat dukkha. Now ati is there is dukkha anywhere. There is dukkha anywhere. Newa ati jati virihe. Jati virihe newa ati. If there is no jati, viraha here, lack of jati. Oh, if there is no jati, newa ati, there is no dukkha. Yada dom mahesi. The Buddha said, mahesi here referring to the Buddha. Dukkha di sabba patama. Dukkha di dukkha sabba patama. After the all, after all. After all, first after all, ima aha jadi. This jadi, the Buddha, Mahesi, the Buddha said this jadi as the cause of suffering. Dukkha di aha. Ima jadi. Dukkha di aha. Sabapatama. After all, first after all, the Buddha said this jadi as dukkha. Wow. It's near 7 o'clock. You don't say anything?
Yeah, it's a bit of a buzz.
Okay. Okay, let's conclude the class. Buddha sasana jira tatadu. Buddha sasana jira tatadu. Buddha sasana jira tatadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
To be more clear, please read the translation book.
Yes.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.